A lot has changed for us, actually. Last year, we were a social segmentation tool. So we helped brands look at their social audience and segment that audience based on personality traits, interests, values, stuff like that. Now we've been asked over the last year to include influencers. So who's influencing a brand? How can a brand find people to spread their awareness? So we added the influencers in this year. We have 22 million influencers. That's the largest influencers for any app out there right now. And that's because we believe everybody's influential. If you're on any sort of social media at all, we believe that you have some sort of influence. We made that pivot specifically. We did several interviews with marketers, PR people, research people, people who we want to use our app, and they all requested influencers. There was something that we had not thought of, but since we got that request so much, I think it was a popular term last year. A lot of marketers were trying to get into influencer marketing. So since we received that request so much, it was an easy update to our app, so we added it. Real influencers, when you think of an influencer, you think of someone like Katy Perry or a celebrity, someone that has a ton of reach, they have a ton of followers, millions of followers. Anything they say by their fans will get retweeted, hundreds of times. And those are actual influencers. We do believe that. But we also believe that anybody can be an influencer. So someone like me, our company, our Mattr account, Twitter account has, 1,500 followers. But for instance, for these 5 days, I'm tweeting about nothing but South by. So I'm a South by influencer. For anybody who's searching South by on Twitter, I would be considered an influencer. So our app is finding those people who, if you have over maybe a couple thousand of followers or, Facebook friends, whatever it might be, we're finding those people and letting brands know that, hey, these people are also influential. We're trying to make decisions on moving forward with Mattr based on, it's a lot of research. We've gotten really big into content, online content this year, like trying to write our own blogs and put a lot of our own content out there about marketing, PR, that sort of stuff. And we also read all that, and we just try to gather information, online and see what people are looking for. Stuff like this, South by Southwest, just networking, asking people. We find a lot of challenge with influencer marketing as well as social segmentation. So as I mentioned, we started with social segmentation. People aren't really getting that yet. It's still sort of a new thing, like segmenting your audience based on personality traits. They're like, wow, that sounds awesome. How do I do it and what do I do? So we had to take a couple of steps back. The influencer marketing stuff has been around for enough time where people are starting to, understand it. But yes, we still have a lot of questions. How do we do this? Where do we start? How do we get the best value out of using you guys? So it's always a struggle for us to try to teach people how to do influencer marketing. We try to tell clients that influencer marketing is very important because it is proven that 90% of people will buy something from a friend or a family member or someone they trust. If I go to my family member and recommend a certain brand or a new wine or whatever it might be, they're more likely to buy that based on a recommendation from someone they trust than just someone random. So if you have an influencer online who can share their favorite things or what they like or what they don't like, people who really like those people are going to trust them and do what they recommend.